Next up on the Mello Yellow on the NRSL Mello Yellow series brings us to Michigan Speedway in Brooklyn, Michigan. That's where we're at here today for the running of the Miller Genuine Draft 200. As we're set for 250, I should say. As we're set for 20 laps of distance here today on this 2-mile D-shaped oval. And let's get the starting line for today's running of the event here. We got great racing so far, and expect to see some here today. Sorry, I can't talk. Let's get the starting line for today's running of this event. On the pole at 179 miles per hour. It's the number 34 Gould's Pump Chevrolet. It is Jesse Turner, I believe, is his first pole of the season. Flanking him outside would be Dylan Young, car 38. That is the Great Clips Toyota. He's on the outside. Young was winner at Darlington, and Turner was winner at Las Vegas. Second row has Emmanuel Hartnett in a 00 Aquafresh Pontiac. And beside him will be Bill Parker, car 17, the DeWalt Chevrolet. Row number 3 has Ryan George, car 24, the Pepsi Chevrolet here as he's running the Pepsi cars here this weekend. Beside him will be Charles Sanford, number 74, the Fina Lube Chevrolet. Fourth row will have Chris Dodd, car 88, the Navy Chevrolet, and beside him will be the Bristol winner, Jessica Shelton, number 94, the New Holland Ford. Row number 5 has car number 23, the Stacker 2 Chevrolet. It is Dougie Shears, and beside him will be the Charlotte winner. It'll be Michael Turner, the bumper-to-bumper auto value Toyota, car 43. Row number 6 is Paul Minnick, the winner at Texas this season, in a Nesquik Chevrolet, car number 10. Beside him will be Jonathan Zorlin, car 33, the Ream Chevrolet. Row number 7 has Joshua Sakuli, car 62, the South Point Hotel Casino Chevrolet, and the Lysol Pontiac car 63 of Nick Baxter's on the outside. Next row down has Dunlop Pratt, car 99, the Aaron's Dream Machine Toyota, and beside him will be John Arndt, car number 5, the Delphi Chevrolet. Next row down has car number 20, Nick Gunther in the GameStop Toyota. He won at the sister track at California Speedway this season. Beside him will be Kyle Matthews, the dominant driver so far this season, 3-time winner this season. His wins came at Richmond, Iowa, and at Rockingham. He's in the Shell Pontiac car number 44. He has got the huge points lead coming into this event. Joshua Osborne will be in the inside of the next row down in the number 60 Winn-Dixie Ford, and beside him will be Zach Flickinger, number 2, the AC Delco Chevrolet. Next row down has Matt Haas, car 37, the Timberwolf Pontiac, and beside him will be number 87 Andrew Davis in the Bell Mobility Chevrolet, car 87. Next row down has Zach Flickinger, car 45, the Sprint Spree Chevrolet, and beside him will be the Duraflame Dodge, car 66. It is Andrew Perry. Next row down has car number 93. It's Matt McIntyre, the Amoco Ultimate Pontiac, and beside him will be the number 1 DeWalt Chevrolet of JT Bryant. Next row down has William Brock in car 27, the Castrol GTX Chevrolet. Beside him will be the 89 Racing for Jesus Chevrolet. It is Quentin Moore, one of the 4 Chevy Impalas in the field. Next row down is Cole Deaver, car number 3, the AC Delco Chevrolet, and beside him will be the number 7 Geico Chevrolet of Daytona winner, Benjamin Miles. Next row down has Chelsea Bowles in car 12, the Verizon Wireless Dodge, and beside her will be Kev Shear, car number 14, the Navy Chevrolet. Next row down has Trace Williams in car number 29, the Phillips 66 Trop Arctic Chevrolet. And the Stanley Tools Pontiac car 36, it's Luis Hernandez on the outside. Next row down has Daniel Olson in car 72, the Detroit Gasket Chevrolet, the winner at Talladega this season. And the Atlanta winner, Joshua Collard in number 13 Mark I Electric Ford, driving for Jennifer Jo Cobb in this event. Next row down has car 18, Jordan Anderson, the MBNA Pontiac, and beside him will be Johnny Gardner, car 22, the Discount Tires Dodge. And starting scratch on the field will be Chris Dollerton in car 32, the Kleenex Chevrolet. Here comes the command to fire the engines here at Michigan.
Drivers, start your engine!
Getting the crowd revved up here at the Michigan Speedway, and that's exactly what they are doing here. That's exactly what they are doing here today. It's the field of 41. Or as the field of 39 cars line make their way out of the pits. And so coming into this race, Kyle Matthews has almost a 300-point lead on the second-place driver here. That's how dominant he's been so far this season. As we look at the front row starters of Jesse Turner and Dylan Young, that is a Ford as a Chevrolet versus Toyota front row in this event. Our in-car cameras today will be Charles Sanford, Kyle Matthews, and Jessica Shelton at this event. So that's who'll be carrying our in-car cameras into this event. Now this is a older version of Michigan we are using. This is actually it looks like the 2003 version, but it's actually the 1990 version of Michigan we are going to be using at this event and for the Cup Series event as well, for the NRSL Castrol GTX Cup Series. So I've been trying other versions of Michigan, and we have had wreck fests and stuff like that. So yeah, hopefully this will not be a wreck fest. I hope, but the speeds are considerably slower. 178 miles an hour for the pole, set by Jesse Turner. 179, I should say. Excuse me. As they come off corner number 4, the pace car ducks off on the pit road. As the field led in the hands of Jesse Turner and Dylan Young. Green flag waves, and the Miller Genuine Draft 250 is on. Out in front goes Jesse Turner in car 34, the Gould's Pump Chevrolet, and they're already making it 3 wide for the number 2 position here. That's Ryan George on the inside of Emmanuel Hartnett and Dylan Young. Young caught up on the high side of the track as he and Phil Parker almost touched coming out of corner number 4. Chris Dodd closing up in a number 88 machine as they go down into turn number 1 again. The first lap at over 169 miles per hour for the leader. Expect to see speeds of just about 180 miles per hour around this racetrack here at Michigan Speedway. As Dodd takes the number 1 spot, here comes Paul Minnick to the inside, number 10. Joshua Sakuli up there in the 62 car. Dougie Shears, Kyle Matthews up through the field as well. And Minnick will lead the lap here. Paul Minnick, who pulled off a surprising victory at Texas Motor Speedway earlier this season. Would like to get another win in this series. They're trying to go for his second one of the season. Sakuli looking for his first of the season, and Nick Gunther, who's in third spot, he's looking for his second. He wanted the track similar to this at Auto Club Speedway earlier this season, and a tremendous finish over there as well. And I think, to my knowledge, I think that's the only win so far for Toyota this season, I believe. Joshua Osborne going inside, dipping way down the inside for the number 2 position, and there's the similarly painted black and yellow cars here. Osborne in the Ford, and Sakuli in a Chevrolet. And they do look similarly painted too, no question. They're other than different sponsorship, different manufacturers, and different numbers on the car, and different teams as well. And here comes the 37, Matt Haas to the inside. He's got Zachary Fitzwater behind him in car 45. Matt McIntyre's right there behind. William Brock in the 27 Castrol GTX Chevrolet. That is the Bruco Motorsports entry he's driving. Dunn LaPrade moving his way through the field here. So too is the 3-car of Cole Deaver, Trace Williams up to the field as well. And we said we expect to see some better racing here at Michigan as we head on the other versions of this track. Well, we are definitely seeing that here this weekend. On board Kyle Matthews' car. Matthews for this fastest lap you see right there, 186.00 miles per hour. Matthews hoping to keep his solid runs he's had so far this season. And there's another guy moving up through the field here from the last starting position, Chris Dallerton, car 32. Could be one of the ones to watch here today. Dallerton's best finish has been a second at Texas Motor Speedway. And that was a disappointment for him because he would have liked to have won that race in front of his home state fans. But still a lot of racing left to go there, so he may possibly get a win this season as well, possibly. He's down on the low side of Matt Haas there, now trying to go up underneath Phil Parker in car 17. And Dallerton that time by clocked in the 11th position, so he's knocking on the door of the top 10. As Daniel Olson led the last time by, now here comes Michael Turner and in the 43 and the 23 Dougie Shears. Super Shears moving his way through the field here in the 23 machine. Chris Dodd on the outside, number 88. On the outside of Turner, there's 13 Joshua Collard and the aforementioned Chris Dallerton, car 32. And Turner got loose going through the third and fourth turns now. Now Collard dives up underneath. Just an explosive start here, and we're already almost halfway through the event here at Michigan Speedway. A very fast-paced event in the Miller Genuine Draft 250. Chris Dallerton making his way through the field here. There's Johnny Gardner right there behind. Gardner started 38th in the field, and his teammate Chelsea Bowles, the Penske cars, right there underneath a pair of Dodges, both 2010 models. Collard right behind there. Here comes Dallerton with the help of Johnny Gardner. Last lap for Gardner over 185 miles per hour. There's Dallerton moving to the inside lane, going for the lead, and he's got it. Chris Dallerton, car 32, goes to the front. 3 wide racing, 2 rows deep there. Dylan Young goes up underneath, takes position. So does Andrew Davis in 87. This looks like Talladega racing here. 3 wide, several rows deep. Zach Flickinger moving his way through the field. Charles Samper in number 74. On board Charles Samper's car. Samper looking for a solid run here so far here to get back in the points hunt. And there you see the speedometer on Samper's car, 190 miles an hour going from the third turn now through 3 and 4, 177 miles an hour. As he goes on the front stretch in the draft, 183 miles an hour, 85, 86, 87, 188, 188. 188 miles an hour into turn number 1. At the back up just a little bit. Samper that time by clocked in the 15th position, now falling behind Zach Flickinger, car number 2. 3 wide between he, Andrew Perry, and Chris Dallerton. And now to the inside lane goes Andrew Davis and Luis Hernandez. And Davis led the lap that time by. And here comes Quentin Moore, car 89. Trying to take the Morgan Shepherd colors up to the number 1 spot. But Davis says no, and Quentin says uh-huh. And Quentin tries to go inside now again. And meantime, Samper still picking his way through the field up to the inside lane. Shoves Moore up the track, and now he wants more. He goes in and he tries to go inside of Andrew Davis for the number 1 spot now. Emmanuel Hartnett in the 00 trying to shove him. JT Bryant up to the field as well in the number one car. And whoa, that was close between Sanford and Andrew Davis. What was the margin at that time by? 2/1000th of a second that last time by. And Charles Sanford led the lap. John Arndt moving his way through the field now. Here comes Benjamin Miles in the 7. Jonathan Zorlin, 33. Jessica Shelton and Ryan George on the inside lane as well. 6 laps to go here at Michigan. We think we've seen this kind of racing here in the Mello Series. Imagine how good the Cup Series race could be here for 30 laps for the Miller Lite 400. Joshua Sekuli now has the number 1 spot. Here comes Paul Minnick, Jonathan Zorlin, and Jessica Shelton hooking up a line to the inside lane. And whoa, Minnick! I thought he was going to throw the block on Zorlin, but that would not have been a smart move. They're trying to crowd him to the inside lane. He'd have crowded him to the apron on the track is what he would have done. And now here comes Zorlin to the inside, number 33. He's going to try to take the number 1 spot from Sekuli. 4.5 laps to go here at Michigan. Anybody interested in this moment as you're on board Jessica Shelton's car. Shelton diving in the inside lane, and you're with her. She goes for the lead on Sekuli. 4 laps to go. And Jessica does lead the lap. And that margin at the time was 0.003 of a second between first and second at the start-finish line. But here comes Ryan George taking the Jeff Gordon colors to the inside lane. That's a 2000 Monte Carlo he's driving. Zachary Fitzwater right behind. Nick Gunther, Joshua Osborne in the 60 car. Dougie Shears, 23. He's in his mix now. And look who's coming to the dinner in that 44 car. Kyle Matthews. Trying to keep his string of solid runs going in that 44 car to assure his points lead. 3-time winner season and possibly could make it 4. Through 3 and 4 they come. It'll be down to 2 laps to go this time by. Matthews goes inside of Jesse Turner for position. But Turner says nuh-uh. Here comes Nick Gunther. Gunther to the inside lane. Jesse Turner follows suit. Matthews shut to the track now. It'll be the white flag next time by. Here comes Benjamin Miles at number 7. He comes to the inside, so does... Yes, we may have a surprise winner possibly here. Matt McIntyre's in his mix. Nick Baxter, Jordan Anderson's in his mix. Any of this bunch could possibly win this here. Here comes Benjamin Miles looking for a second win of the season. He won at Daytona. White flag waves. 1 more lap to go here at Michigan. Benjamin Miles out in front. Matt McIntyre. Right there behind the second position. Nick Baxter, 63. He's last place in the points coming in this event. Well, next to last, actually. Took the ride from Chris Morgan in the 63 machine. McIntyre goes to the number 1 spot. Here comes Nick Baxter. Baxter shoves McIntyre up the track. Here they come out the 4th corner. Baxter and McIntyre side by side as the line's going to be... I think Baxter got... Yes, it did. He did. Nick Baxter wins at Michigan. A surprise winner in the Miller Genuine Draft 250. Nick Baxter takes the number 63 Lysol Pontiac to the victory lane. As he just gets past Matt McIntyre to start finish line. to take the victory. What a race that was here. Matt McIntyre comes home second. And how about Jordan Anderson coming home in third spot, number 18? So fourth place will be Benjamin Miles. Fifth, Nicole Deaver. Sixth place will be Jesse Turner. Andrew Perry finishes seventh. Eighth position was Zachary Fitzwater. William Brock ninth. And Kyle Matthews. Those good runs keep going for that 44 team. He ends up finishing in 10th position. So 15 races in the books in the NRSL Mello Yello Series here. Nick Baxter wins the event here at Michigan Speedway by 14 1,000th of a second over Matt McIntyre. Well, I can imagine what kind of racing we're going to see in the Cup Series event here at Michigan. That is for sure. We gave you the top 10 of this event already here. Nick Gunther comes home in 11th position. 12th was Dylan Young. 13th was Jonathan Zorlin. Trace Williams, 14th. Dougie Shears is at 15th position. 16th, Joshua Osborne. Dunn LaPrade, 17th. 18th was Phil Parker. 19th, Ryan George. And 20th position will go to Zach Flickinger. Excuse me. 21st will be Paul Minnick. Then Chris Dodd, 22nd. Jessica Shelton, 23rd. 24th will go to Matt Haas. 25th, Daniel Olson. Chelsea Bowles, 26th. 27th was Joshua Collard. Joshua Sekuli, 28th. 29th was Emmanuel Hartnett. John Arndt comes up in 30th position. Another so-so day for him, unfortunately, for John Arndt. Johnny Gardner, 31st. 32nd, Michael Turner. Luis Hernandez, 33rd. 34th was JT Bryant. Charles Sanford, 36th. Cab Shearer, not much of a factor here today, 36th. 37th was Chris Dollerton. Andrew Davis, 38th. And Quentin Moore finishes in last place. So no cautions today at Michigan Speedway, a caution-free event, averaging 184.154 miles per hour. Whole lot faster than what they qualified. They qualified at over 179 miles per hour in this racetrack. But we had a surprise winner here today. Nick Baxter, a first-time winner in the NRSL Mello Yello Series, as he takes on the title here in the Miller Genuine Draft 250, as you see some of our stragglers coming down pit road. Next stop on the tour will be at the road course at Road America for the Mello Series first road course stop on the tour. So until then, James Qualls has been a production of the NRSL, and we will see you next time.